Alright, this is a little quick tutorial on how to do your one-pagers. We'll do several in this class. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get it the first time, it's not bad. But here we go. I opened my Schoology assignment. This is for my modern class. This is the Scientific Revolution one-pager we do. The first thing you need to do is once you go to that assignment, find the actual one-pager document. The top one is a list, but this one right here, this is the actual one-pager. It's going to make you download it. That's what we want to do. We want this to download to your device, and then you're going to save it to your device. You may have to enable editing, but this is a little different than the OneDrive assignments we do because you're actually going to have to save it and then come back into Schoology and upload it into your submissions. All right, so here we go. You have a Word doc. Notice I am in my desktop version of Word, not the online version of Word. If you're in an online version, you would have a little web address up here, but this is the desktop version, and you definitely want to open this in the desktop. You can do that by clicking editing and open in desktop, but when you download the file, this is where it should default. All right, couple of requirements. Most of this is pretty self-explanatory. As you go through these, just make sure you fill out all the different fields there. It's a pretty simple process, but one of the requirements are to edit the colors, and so I'm going to show you how to do it real quick because they are located in two different spots. I don't want to see a lot of empty white spaces on this, and it's actually part of your grading scale if you look at the setup of the assignment. So the first one, if you want to change, you have all your different tabs up here in Word that you can change, but if we're going to change the background color, the page color, it is under Design. If you go to Design to Page Color, here we go. I can hit it with some blue or some of this gray, whatever you want to do. We're basically going to make this look like a little magazine article web page here. So I'm going to hit it with some nice little orange. All right, so that's step one. The next step, these boxes, when you're trying to edit your text boxes, now this one here is just going to be a big picture where the image is. But let's go to theme song. So you find your theme song, you type it in, and notice when I click this box, it kind of highlights it with these circles. That's the only way that you're going to be able to change the color. But when you get in here, when you do this, you'll notice that shape format pops up at the top. When it's highlighted with the circles, you can hit shape format, and now we're going to shape fill. Now I'm going to hit it with some blue, and there we go. Now I would do that with all my boxes, just to kind of, part of this assignment's manipulating Word, part of it's finding information about who your one-pager's on. But you'll do that with all the boxes here. Another big part, if you look at the grading, a big chunk of the points come from this section here, and it specifies a paragraph. You should have 2 paragraphs at the bottom. That is essential to get a good score on this assignment. And that's all I have for you today.